We are now live. Hello, everyone. Reconnect. In the new live that is currently on, Shivani, can you repost the link to your page, or I can do it? Lakshmi, Diana, si tienes el link de Shivani. Simon, si tu peux mettre dans les commentaires. Ton lien. Juste pour ceux qui arriveront tard. It's all good. It's all good. Giving time for people to reconnect. Mane padme hum, 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 mane padme hum. Mane padme hum, 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 mane padme hum. Mane padme hum, 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 mane padme hum. Mane padme hum, mane padme hum, mane padme hum. You guys are good? Happy? Fish galgalim, fish malkut. I'm with whoever pays attention to me now. We are together. A lot of seekers have a lot of different reasons to seek. Some seekers like philosophy. Some of them like practice. Some like just personal growth. For this reason, we respect each other's freedom. Freedom is absolute. For those who like the prayers, I will do them now. Those who don't care about the prayers, just wait. It's going to be over soon. Om Jaya Shri Ganesh, Om Jaya Shri Ganesh, Om Jaya Shri Ganesh. Om Jaya Shri Ganesh, Om Jaya Shri Ganesh, Om Jaya Shri Ganesh. Om Jaya Shri Ganesh, Om Jaya Shri Ganesh, Om Jaya Shri Ganesh. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Om Bhurbuha Swaha Tatsat Vitur Varenyam Bhargoho Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayate. Om Triyambakam Yajahamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvaharukam Bandhanam Mrityam Mokshtam Amritate. Om Suklam Baradaram Vishnaham Sashivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasanavadanam Diyaye Sarvavino Pashantaye. Agajnana Padmarkam Gajanana Maharnisham Anekadantanam Bhaktanam Yakaratam Upasmahe. Om Namo Bhagavate Bejaye Guru Bedurya Prabharajaya Tatagata Yaharate Samyak Sambudaya Tajata Hom Bejaye Maha Bejaye He Raja Samungate Swaha. Om Shanti 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 Om Kritanya Mahajiya Hijiva Karuna Jnana Chadarmaha. Good. I've been asked, of course, if I could speak about the pending crisis around the world. I will not. There's a lot of good teachers, therapists, uh, masters that are currently doing this. What I'm going to do is about the attitude to cultivate now in these times regarding being with yourself and finding peace. Okay? This is a class of emotional integration. The first part will not be so pleasant, but quite liberating. Pay attention inside. Feel what I'm going to teach. Just go into your feelings. Every one of us somewhere has a child who wished to be understood. Every one of us inside has a teenager wanting to be heard when he stays silent or shouts or just talk. Connect to that. Whether you have a normal education, traumatic experience regarding it, or do not feel concerned, doesn't matter. Connect inside to the child that wants to be heard, understood. That is a force inside us. When you have a conversation with someone, this force rises. I must be heard. And if they hear me, I must be understood. It's an emotional pressure that rises in every conversation, in every dialogue. Pay attention inside. Feel, find it. This force that rises and it wants to be heard and it wants to be understood. It is a suffering of abandonment. And if you have traumas, it is also guilt and rejection. Find it, stay there. Do not try to heal it. Do not say positive things to compensate. Oh, it's okay, I'm understood. Do not try to get out of the pain or the potential that rise. Allow yourself to feel. I am not heard. I am not understood. Go there and with patience and courage, stay there. Feel it. They do not hear me. If they hear me, they do not listen. If they listen, they don't understand. Just feel it. In every conversation today that is not humoristic, it rises that childish loneliness, that adolescent combat. Even if it is humoristic, it could be. Still, the challenge, don't try to heal that. Embrace it. Take it in. Be there for you. And let yourself feel it. It takes time. If you do anything in your mind to compensate for that emotional power, if you just do autosuggestion, I'm in charge of myself, I understand myself, I don't need to be understood. If you say any kind of positive affirmation, it's gonna be in your head. And in your heart, the pressure will rise. Even with all the wisdom you have, with all the experience of personal growth you have, years of meditation practice, thousands of malas of recitation, when you converse with someone, you need to be right. And it rises again. It is not enough to convince yourself otherwise. Sink into the place where you are not heard. It is not something we heal or forgive. It is something we have to mourn, lose, mourn, lose it. So you say to yourself, and you feel it, you want to feel that, I am not heard. Feel it and accept it. And if they hear me, they don't listen. And just feel, accept it. It's okay. Freedom is absolute. They, whoever it means, have the right not to listen or understand. I do not feel understood. Embrace it. Instead of saying that as a fight, instead of saying this as a battle, say it as a simple fact. I am not understood. It is a fact. And lose the battle. Mourn that importance. Stay broken. Stay hurt for as long as you need for the abandonment to rise. That is how you heal it. The need to be right all the time. There sit in this area of darkness, of conflict. Let your pride break. You know when they don't hear, or they don't listen, or they don't understand. The pride is the first thing that is hurt. How dare they do this to me? People are so stupid. People can't understand. All these phrases, it's our pride that is rich and keeps us in a space of conflict. When others do not understand us, we are the ones who are hurt, not them. And a voice will rise and disagree, but they have to understand. That is how hard your pride is. Because the truth is, they don't have to understand. As much as you do not need to understand the others, it is a blessing if you understand others. It is beautiful. It is compassionate. Even if you do not agree with others, you can understand them. And that makes you a good person to do your best. But you do not have to understand. And they are blessed with the same freedom. And it is the pride that is hurt. But if they understood, the world would be better. Probably. But right now, you are the one who is hurt. Do you understand what I'm saying? Is regardless of what you believe the others should do, while you are disturbed, you are the one suffering your own pride of the need to be right. Because behind that is someone who is hurt because it is not understood. Can you have the courage to mourn your need to be understood? Just stay there emotionally. Try to recognize everything intellectually that says, this is not my problem. Oh, I'm okay with that. Of course, your intellect says that. But you have to agree. Sometimes in a conversation, that force rises and starts to push, and you need to be right. So be humble. Admit it to yourself. That force still has some power over you. And in those times, you are not in a state of mastery. It's very simple. You give yourself a chance to feel it. It's very simple. Let's all do a vocal breath, please. You need to hear your sound enough to hear your own voice, okay? Ah. Basically, with this practice, we're cultivating humility. There's an art called Visantara in Sanskrit. Visantara means emotional integration, literally, but it is composed of two aspects, vis and tara, profoundly embrace inside. So we just did a practice of Visantara. And Visantara allows us to go deep and feel. That's what it does. Takes time, takes patience. And if you lack the humility to practice it, it's okay. It means you're human. It means you're normal. The practice of Visantara is the cultivation of humility. And in this case, it is to have this courage and this passion for yourself to sit in the place inside where you are not heard, where you are not understood, and lose that battle. The energy wasted in conflict, in arguments. But Maha, if they don't understand me at work, I will lose my job. Yes, everywhere we apply Visantara or Swastika, there's an aspect of justice for what concerns society outside. Justice has to be done. So you express yourself if it affects your life, your salary, your lifestyle, your freedom. I understand. But many times it won't change a thing. If you consider so many conversations where two party, you and someone else, did not end up agreeing, and you are still alive today, doing your own thing, and they are doing their own thing, and that's it. It is good to feel understood. It is acceptable. It is beautiful. It is a nice experience to have. But when it is not there, the energy invested in getting an illusion about it will just hurt. Because your pride, how dare they? Your pride is protecting your loneliness in your mind, in your heart, in your guts. Feel it, embrace it. It is not necessary to be understood. It is beautiful when it happens. Let's make another vocal breath. Now, we have been practicing this for more than 20 minutes. Go into a state of mourning, of losing. It's okay. I will not win the battle to be understood, and I will not lose it if there's simply no battle to be understood. I don't win, I don't lose the battle. What I lose is feeling understood. What I mourn is feeling understood. Let it go. Let it out of your system. Let it leave. That loneliness, let the battle leave you. Don't push it out. It's impossible. It will leave only as humble as you embrace it. A side effect will produce a natural forgiveness. It's okay. I will not be understood. I will not be heard. It's okay. It's okay. And if life offers me this feeling of being accompanied by others, I will be grateful. And if I cannot be understood, I will find peace. Good. Very good, Visantara. Relax the practice now. Just relax. It's okay. Just relax now. Let go of the practice. Let go of this focus. Relax your heart, your mind, your guts. Just let go. Good. Just for you to know, I do not see the live comments. It's okay. So if there's anything very important to say, just translators, you send me a private message. I'll see that. Okay. Otherwise, I'll just keep on giving class. That was a nice Visantara. That was a nice Visantara. Good. Very nice. We move on to another practice. Focusing on the third eye. Focusing on the third eye. Without effort, bring your eyes to look at the center of your forehead, but not like crazy. Just a little side high, and you let your eyes relax. And you think Om Yota means universal light. I will post in the chat. Om Yota. All Universal light. The image in your mind is white light everywhere. But Om Yota does not mean white light, it means universal light. The contemplation is white. You just relax, no big effort, no power trip, no stress. Gentle focus on the third eye, between the center of the forehead. Between the eyebrows, good. A little higher is good. All the area. Om Yota. Universal light. A moment ago, we did a practice to heal not being understood. It is not by trying to heal it that it works, but simply accepting the fact. When I don't feel understood, I am not understood. And it's okay. And it is our pride that we mourn. And now, Om Yota, universal light. That produces an effect of embracing everything. Because without a battle to be right about everything, without the conflict of needing to be understood at all cost, we can feel more everything. Om Yota. I can perceive more clearly. I can manifest more clearly. Everything the third eye means. Om Yota. And in this case, go to the most simple expression. If you're a new age hippie and want to see angels and crystals flying around, this is too complicated. Simple. White light. Om Yota. Third eye. As simple as you can, with no fantasy. Don't block what is naturally revealed to you, but don't seek it. Try to be as simple as you can in that practice. White light. Om Yota. And you can whisper it a few times. Om Yota. Om Yota. You can do a bit of malas of it later if you want. Om Yota. Focus third eye. Everything white. Om Yota. And just be there. That puts you in touch with everything that is a resource in the universe. Om Yota. Om Yota. That practice is most efficient when you find a space of humility inside. That's why we just did a form of Visantara. That's why we just did an application of Visantara and personal growth. To richly be humble inside about something we cannot change of life, that we have to accept and make peace. And whatever the amount of success you had with Visantara, regardless how deep you went, or shallow if it was hard. It doesn't matter. You made an effort and it worked. And now, Om Yota. Be with everything. If you feel pulled out of yourself into the universe, don't fight it, but don't seek it. Try to remain incarnate here so you don't become a new age hippie following unicorns on rainbows. Okay, so you're just here in the most simple application. Om Yota, third eye, everything white. Go to the simplest practice of that. Humble. Feel it. Om Yota. After a few minutes of Om Yota, which is what we just did, we switch to Kanakayota, golden light. And the focus is in the abdomen. Gold light is everywhere, but the focus is on the abdomen. The same way you were looking with your eyes up, now you just relax. You don't look down on your belly, but you just relax the gaze, and you're in the abdomen. Kanakayota, gold light, and everything is golden. So whatever the amount of communion you got with the Om Yota will now convert as useful resource inside you in Kanakayota, the gold light. Kanakayota is seen by the alchemist as the philosophical stone. It is the sum of all supernatural resource. Kanakayota, gold light everywhere. Focus inside, but the image is everything gold light, everything. Kanakayota, be incarnate. Kanakayota is the sum of all five elements as just one. It is not the five elements. It is the single element before it's split in multiple. It is the original one. Kanakayota, resource. Gold light everywhere. Kanakayota. Relax from the practice. Now just relax, just let it go. Good, very good. For those who say there's no translation, you have to read the comments. Everything was posted before. You go to Shivani's page to see her live translation in Spanish. van a la página de Shivani para ver la traducción en vivo en español. Vous allez à la page de Jivatan, la page Facebook de Vijivatan, pour voir la traduction live en français. Good. I'm asking my translators to not delete those videos, but once they have kept it and keep it on their wall, their Facebook, put the link in this video again to say this is where you can hear the translation. And we will have a better translation technology soon. Good. Very good. The practice we've done today is first find a humble place inside. So we did Visantara in any way you want. Usually, the way we practice Visantara, it's the most basic, is did I get angry lately? Yes. If you did not get angry lately in the last weeks or years, then you probably got angry in the last decade, or maybe you got severely disappointed at something. And it's just to be humble enough to say, yes, I have been angry or disappointed. That's how you practice Visantara first. You ask yourself, did I be angry? Or was I angry? Or was I disappointed? And you have to say yes, or else you're not human, or you're already accomplished. And admitting it to yourself, you sink in that place and you stay there. And then there's more. But that's how we usually start Visantara. It's the easiest way. But today, we practice Visantara by asking ourselves, somewhere, is there a part of me that is in conflict when I am not understood? Do I need to be understood? It was a Visantara because it's a question that someplace in your conscious mind or your subconscious, you will have to be humble and say yes. It's very easy in our mind to just say, I don't care what others think. Every time you say that, you're lying to yourself. You would not waste time saying, I don't need to feel understood, if you were not compensating for a place that needs to. Someone would agree or not agree, you would just move on. It is hard to find this place of humility, to say, somewhere in my past, when young, as a child, or as a teenager, I did not feel understood. And this potential is still there somewhere. This is still there somewhere. Just have to be honest and accept it. Visantara is not easy. And if it's easy for you to go in your guts and feel, good, then you can go deep and find this deep place. After any practice of Visantara, or anything that keeps you humble, for real, not false humility. Oh, namaste, I am not important, I embrace the universe. Not the new age show about it, but the true sense of humility, to find a place where you lose, and it's okay. I will mourn my importance, my pride. I will mourn that. This is where you are humble. And then a practice of communion is at its most efficiency. That wasn't English. So then we proceeded to Om Nyota, white light. Then you try to prevent your mind from fantasizing on new age complexities or spiritual fantasies. As simple as you can. Om Nyota, universal light, third eye. Simple, white everywhere. Simple. And after a few minutes, Kanakayota. Focus is inside. Gold light everywhere, but the main focus is inside. And you bathe in the resource. White light, gold light, Om Yota, Kanakayota. If you want, after a few minutes of each, you can combine. But those who go directly to combination, it will work with time. But I recommend a few minutes of white light, Om Yota, universal light, and then a few minutes of Kanakayota to give yourself time and the chance to feel it. After a practice of humility, a few minutes, and the communion is so rich because you took the time to go in a place where you are vulnerable, of course, and also available to the truth, to let go of the battle with the outside. And then universal phenomena are available to you. You can take a mala and charge it 9 times 12. Om Yota, Om Yota, Om Yota, Om Yota. And after Kanakayota, 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 it is a practice you can do if you want. 9 malas per day for 12 days. You can do it at the same time. Your 9 malas of Om Yota, your 9 malas of Kanakayota. It's optional. It's not an obligation. It's another way to practice. Makes it rich, makes it powerful. Remember, the mantra itself is just vibration in the air. If it is not recited with the proper attitude. And the proper attitude is to not be in a human combat. And that, even if in your life you have combats, for a moment, do a little Visantara, deep inside. Lose that pride, that battle. And then the practice is the most efficient. Thank you for that wonderful class. I will continue with technicalities. My most advanced students are not angry with me, but insisting on the low price of my online course. I understand your arguments that a lot of people sell the wisdom at a very high price. In a moment of crisis for humanity, it's not dramatic, but it's a crisis. I need to pay my bills, eat every day, and I want everyone to have access to the wisdom. For that reason, all you need to attend my online class is pay $9 per month instead of $50 per hour of class like other masters do. And if you can't pay $9 per month, you don't. Half an hour before this class, I said to myself, I will remain who I am and make the wisdom available to all. And be honest with yourself. If you can help me to pay my bills, you give what you can. And that's how I will remain. Because I practice the Rishnaya, which is the path of the holy person, okay, how to become a saint. I still practice it. And I will not allow greed to steal the wisdom from the world if I can just share it. Please help me pay my bills like any other human need. But first, make sure you pay yours and don't worry about it. If you are angry that you have to pay while someone else has the class for free, please cancel your payment, your monthly payment, ask for a refund, and continue attending the class. When you have resolved your greed, you'll understand. I love you so much, everyone. I love you all. Let's do everything we can to make this place more compassionate and accept what the doctors say and what the specialists say. If you believe it's a conspiracy, that the New World Order is manipulating the markets or just spreading fear, doesn't matter. Just respect what your society wants now. It's afraid. Just do your thing, and it doesn't matter. There's enough statistics to demonstrate that this pandemic is real, and there's enough people dying to show that there is a risk. It is not just a flu. This is what the uneducated say. It's not just a flu. It is something real. Okay? It's not a flu. And it's not just the elders that die. There's people at the age of 40, 20, 25 that die. It's mostly elders. Whatever you believe is irrelevant. Respect the world you live in. Do not revolt. Do your best. Do your best with what you have. Thank you. We're all in this together, right? We have nice opportunities. So yeah, I ended up talking about this crisis in hopefully a humble way. Thank you for your time, guys. All right. I will post in this group the next class. Um, I'll tell you a story. I gave the first day of the seminar of El Paso. It was supposed to be 9 days. And after the first day, I had to leave. That's more than 50 people disappointed. But Shivagam took over. He was supposed, I mean, I was not the only master teaching anyway. It's a Mahajaya gathering. So many masters teach. But then Shivagam says, we have to stop. So I set up this online thing to allow the El Paso seminarists to continue their seminar. So we're doing this. We're doing this. All right. And now I will have a class probably every day. It will be my morning, my 11 p.m., which allows most people in America early in the morning, in Europe late in the evening to participate. So it's the best time for me. And actually, no, it's the best time for everyone. Okay. So we're going to do it this way. And by tomorrow, we will have a more efficient translation technology. We had to set this up in an hour. It is wonderful that together we will go through all of this and rise. Om Yota Kanaka Yota. Tomorrow at 11, that's Wednesday 18, which is tomorrow at 11. I will give an occult class on the talisman of transmigration. Those who do not understand Kabbalah will find it weird because there's going to be an incredible amount of reference to Kabbalah. By the way, I don't usually speak all slow and funky and weird like the other masters. It's just to allow enough time for the translators to translate. So I need to give pauses between each phrase. Usually I would just go and speak more normally. So that's another thing about this. But we got 3 language. This is awesome. I love this shit. All right. Meep.